Hey guys, what's up? It's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a Q&A video as promised. I have been collecting questions from you guys over the last couple of weeks, and this is going to be my second Q&A video. I want to keep it kind of short because I'm losing daylight, so let's just get right into it. Okay, now, a lot of these questions I cannot answer, simply because I said please keep it PG-13 or YouTube safe, and a lot of people didn't. So, a lot of the questions I can't answer, but I promise I'm gonna answer every question that I'm able to. Okay, so first question is, how many cars have I owned? 3. I still have the first car that I've ever owned, which was my first Nissan, the one that's blue. That was my first car. I inherited it from my mom when I was 15. My second car was the white Nissan. That's a Nissan Versa. That's my daily driver. I got it about 2 years ago. And then I have the 370Z. That's the red one. That's also a Nissan. And that one I got in December, I think. That's the one that caught on fire right after I got it. So I've had 3 cars my entire life. Do you enjoy dancing? I do. I love my job. It's something that I've wanted to do since high school. I'm grateful for it. I find it very empowering. I love dancing. I love the money that it brings in. It's super fun. I don't feel like I have a job at all, and it also gives me the power to create a bunch of awesome stuff, like a bunch of awesome videos and stuff, which definitely coming soon. I know I've been kind of slacking in that department. There's just been some personal stuff going on, but I'm dealing with it, and I promise more videos soon. But yes, I love dancing. I would not trade it for the world. Okay, kind of had to adjust. I was kind of uncomfortable bending over there. It's really hard to get a good camera angle with this thing that I've got going on right now. I'm so close to getting a real setup that I can taste it, but I've got to get back to work because of this COVID-19 stuff. I have got to get back to work. Okay, this one, I got a couple of times. It asks, didn't you get your tattoo removed? And there was another one that I got that somebody asked, how come I got it removed and put right back? I never got it removed. No, it's not removed. It's not gone. I wish it was. That's one of the things, that's actually the only thing, and that's the biggest thing that's stopping me from doing everything that I want to do. It has been absolutely detrimental to my career. I feel like it's what's made me not successful, or as successful as I want to be. I went through a phase where I was trying to get into professional porn, and I went through every casting company, every talent agency in the United States, and every single one of them denied me because of my tattoo. Every single one. And the one that did want me said that I would have to pay them a minimum of $500 because I was such a risk because of it. So you can imagine really, how that makes a person feel, because really anybody can do porn. Anybody can do it, but not me. So you can, really imagine how terrible that makes me feel. So it's definitely in the future to get it removed. I need $4,000 to get it removed. I've been trying to crowdfund for it, but that hasn't been going too well. But it's definitely coming off of me, hopefully sooner rather than later. That was one of my New Year's resolutions going into 2019. It did not happen. That was one of my New Year's resolutions coming into 2020. So far, it's not looking like it's going to happen this year either because I've been out of work again because of this coronavirus shit. So as soon as I get back into work, I get my bills caught back up, then hopefully from there we can get the ball rolling. Are you still active on mini-vids? Yes, I am. I have not came out with a new video in a while, mostly because of exactly what I just talked about. I also don't have my setup anymore. A bunch of stuff got moved around and a bunch of stuff got destroyed, and I don't have a proper setup anymore. But hopefully around April 1st, which is also my birthday, I will be getting some new equipment in the mail, and I'll be able to do some super badass stuff. This video was actually supposed to wait until then, but I got impatient and I don't want to wait. Okay, this question says, how many different colors have you used on your hair? What color did you try and hate? I've been dyeing my hair since 5th grade. The first color I dyed it was red. My natural hair color is brown, dark brown. I really don't know how many colors it's been. I went through this phase in middle school where I bleached my hair. I was blonde, so that way every time we had a break from school, I would mix either Kool-Aid or food coloring with some conditioner, and I could dye my hair whatever funky color I wanted to with that, and it would be washed out by the time the break was over and I was back in school. I can't tell you. It's been a ton. I've had literally every color under the rainbow. I've had some wild hair. The only color, I don't think that I've ever had a color that I didn't like. Even blonde on me. Blonde is my least favorite, but it still looks good, I think. But my skin tone doesn't go well. Like, if I had a darker skin tone, like if I was tan, and I had long hair, like, my blue eyes would look super, super good with some blonde hair, but it's just not for me. Like, I can't tan. Like, I'm gonna be an emo bitch for life. What is your favorite food? Sushi. Plain and simple. No questions asked. Sushi. I always want sushi. It's never a bad time for sushi. I want all the sushi. How's your life been since the corona epidemic? I have been broke and bored. Out of my mind. I have not been to work in a couple of weeks now. My sales on everything have gone down because nobody's working, nobody's making money. Like, it's just, everything it's been rough, but I know it'll pass. I'm trying to keep my hopes up. Hopefully this does not literally start the apocalypse, because, like, I was so close from getting my shit together. So, I'm just trying to keep high spirits and know that it'll pass, and I'll be okay. I'll be okay. What was the fear you had when becoming a stripper? I think my biggest fear with it was probably the fear that I wasn't gonna make money. Mostly because of my tattoo. But that has been proved wrong. The club that I'm at, I can make pretty decent money. My first night ever at that club, not at Pink Pony, at Follies, at my other club at Follies. My first night there, I made $340 something. My very first night, and at that point I had been dancing at the Pony for a week, so I was still like brand new. Hell, I'm still brand new, but that was probably my biggest fear, that I wasn't gonna do good, especially since the club is so far away, and because I'm trying to get a house closed and I'm still technically out of state. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit, and I was scared that I wasn't gonna make money. I was scared it wasn't gonna be worth it, but it is definitely been worth it. Why don't you do online cams? I did for several years. I did for about 3 years. I stopped because there is no money to be made there, at least not for me. Camming was one thing that I busted my ass for. Like, there's so much that goes into it, like the setup, you have to learn a bunch of computer programs, like you've got to get motivation to get up and get ready, and I never made any money. It was by far the most effort that I've ever put into anything, and I got the least payoff. When I was relying on that, my power was out, I went hungry. There was once upon a time that I was literally eating bread. Like, I was like surviving on bread and bread alone for like 2 weeks because of it. There's no money for me in online cams. Like, I've had maybe 3 or 4 good nights on cam, but out of like 3 years of doing it, it's just, no. It's too much for me. It's too much effort. I don't make the money. I could put my time into something else that is less exhausting and that makes more money, which is also why I stopped doing Twitch too. Am I seeing anyone? No. Why do you always dye your hair? Why not, my dude? Why not? Pie or cake? It depends. It depends. I am literally always down for some pumpkin pie. I am always down for some fucking pumpkin pie. I have also had some really shitty cake before. Especially when I was a kid, for whatever fucking reason, like my 7th birthday, my 6th or 7th birthday, I wanted lemon flavored cake with lemon flavored icing. Why? I don't fucking know. I do not fucking know. But that's what I got, and I made myself sick on it, and I just haven't liked cake as much ever since. Like, I could eat cake. I don't mind it, but I think I would really rather have pie. Just please miss me with some fucking cherries. I hate cherries so much. Do you have a scuba diving certification? Yes, I do. I just got it through SSI. Do you game? Yes, I do. I have Xbox and Nintendo Switch, and over the course of my life, I have had 3 different DS's, I've had a couple of PlayStations, I've had a 2, 3, and a 4. Actually, I've had several PlayStation 3s. I don't think I've ever had an Xbox 360. I've got a 1S now. And my Nintendo Switch. Did I already say that I've had 3 DS's? Because I've had a ton of DS's. Yes, absolutely, I do game. Last movie you watched? A Series of Unfortunate Events, I think, was the last movie I watched. Are you into girls? Yes, I have always been into girls, as far as I can remember. Definitely. What year is your car? Which one? The blue one, the Sentra, is a 1994. The 370Z, the red one, is a 2009. And the white one, the Versa, is a 2018. Did your name change? Yes, it did. When I first started dancing the Pink Pony, there was already somebody there with that name, and they were like, you're gonna have to change it. So that's what I did. I changed it. It's also different at Follies. My dancer name at Follies is Iris. It's different because they don't allow you to have a normal sounding name at Follies. So if you're ever in Follies and you want me, it's Iris at Follies. But I just wasn't gonna fuck with changing it again, so I just kind of stuck with that. Did you ever get that stripper pole? No. I was never able to order it, and nobody ordered it for me. So no, I was never able to get the pole, but if somebody does want to get the pole, I will link my Amazon wish list down in the description, because I still don't have it and I would love to have it, especially, you know, now that I'm not working. I would love to be able to exercise on and practice my pole tricks and, you know, stay good on my spins and stuff, so I'm still in shape when I go back to work. And that's gonna wrap up our Q&A video for this evening. This has been part 2, so in another couple of months I'll do a part 3. Hopefully things are a lot different then, and I'm working again, and I have my pole, and a whole bunch of awesome stuff is going on by that time. And I'll see you guys then.